But it's Kyle Possible Performance, and I'm getting questions about carb loads and people who have been on ketosis diet and they're hitting a wall with their progress, or they're just frustrated with not being able to adapt after 4, 7, 9 weeks of trying for it, and they just want to do an isolated carb up, but they're frightened to do this because they don't want to totally fly off the rails and wind up, you know, passed out in a pile of empty Chips Ahoy wrappers and boxes of donuts and yada yada yada. So here are some stages that lead up to a food binge, and these are things that you have to keep conscious of when you're approaching eating carbs or having a cheat meal or whatever. The first thing that's going to go through your mind is a lot of battling with yourself to try and justify, oh, should I have just like this portioned out amount of carbs or this one meal, or do I just go for it and just leave complete, you know, caution to the wind? That's a point where you have to check yourself and be like, okay, what is my goal, and how important is my goal versus enjoying this burger and milkshake for the astonishing, you know, 10.5 minutes that it's going to last me, versus, you know, what could happen if I kind of like sideline myself and go on a food bender that could last up to a few days and maybe even be a week or so before you can really get focused and back on track with eating. Ask yourself that question. Which one is important? Napoleon was the one who said, the reason why many fail is because they trade what they want in a moment for what they want most. So check yourself there. The second stage, once you get into it, you know, if you do allow yourself to go to your favorite Japanese restaurant, or if you go ahead and show up at a burger joint or anything like that, if you go to a bakery and you get a nice huge piece of cheesecake, the words "fuck it" will go through your mind. Now, that's the most dangerous 2 words that you can think, is when you say "fuck it," because that's when you've got one foot kind of over the cliff and you're about to have a food binge or a bender, or just go on a really good tear, because you can always come back. So now the last thing is the thought, well, I'm already here. So, you know, once that huge piece of cheesecake, the big bag of peanut M&Ms, whatever it is that's gone past your lips, you kind of think, oh, well, I'm already here. All right, here's the thing, okay? Imagine, if you will, that a delivery guy on a moped loses control of his scooter and crashes into your front yard. Do you say, oh, fuck it, well, this happened, and then blow up your entire house? No. You get a little bit of paint, and maybe you need like, what, 2 pieces of siding, and you got like a skid mark across your front yard. So there's always a way to do a little bit of damage control instead of tearing down the palace. And the other thing is, if you do succumb to the words "fuck it" and you just go ahead and you're like, all right, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be Chinese buffet followed by donuts, followed by, you know, Mexican food, whatever. If something like that does happen, you always have a choice with the next meal. Nothing happens until your hands bring that food to your face. So this is my insight on how to avoid a food binge. Stay focused and comment and like the video. Let me know what you think. Bye.